Hi, it's Will again, and today I'm going to show you a really simple way to make a grip for your knife using one of our favorite materials, Paracord. Alright, so what you'll need for this, starting off, you'll want your knife, of course. This is our Trek field knife, and I certainly hope you're using this one for the tutorial, but it will probably work on other knives. Here is the paracord that you're going to be using. I used about 130 inches, and you might want to use less or more depending on how far along the handle you want it to go. We've got a standard lighter here and some scissors, and that's all you need to get started. So one of the first things you'll notice about our Trek field knife is that it's very, very minimalistic, keeping with the theme from all our wallets. It's just one solid piece of steel, and it doesn't have any sort of handle or any attached parts or anything. It's just this one skeletonized frame. And one of the advantages of that is you can customize the grip in just about any way you want. People put scales on it, and here I'm just going to teach you the easiest way to make a grip out of paracord. So to get started, you'll want to keep the knife in the sheath for this so you don't cut yourself. I found that putting it in backwards actually holds it pretty snug. And so next step, you'll want to get the two bottom ends of your paracord together and fold it in half. So you've got a loop right here. And then you'll take your loop around and put it right around where the finger groove starts here. If you do it any lower, it might get in the way of going in the sheath. Again, this will depend on what knife you're using and your personal preference, but I am going to start about right here. Basically what we're going to do is a double overhand knot. So you'll start just like a shoelace. You'll go left over right, and then you'll pull the loop through. And that is a single overhand knot, and what you'll want to do is just do the same thing you did with the left hand side and loop it through again, and that is a double overhand knot, and you're pretty much going to be doing this the whole time. But to get started, let's just get this on here as tight as we can. So then, next step is you're going to turn it over, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to do left over right. Make sure you keep that consistent because you'll want the pattern to be consistent. Left over right, then you loop it through again, same way. And I like to use my fingers to kind of make sure that each loop is kind of evenly distributed, not curling up on itself. And what you'll basically do from here is you'll turn it back over again to the side we started with, and you'll just continue that same process. The double overhand knot, so one loop, two loops, and then you tighten it. Tighten this one quite a bit. Sort of line the loops up so they line up with each other, 4 even loops here, and you just go on the other side, and you'll keep repeating that process until you're done. Now I've got the paracord grip pretty much set up. We've just got these loose ends here, and that's what our scissors are for. Should have left a little more room. And then you're just going to take a lighter, and you're going to singe the ends of your paracord a little bit. Just melt them down so they don't fray. Press them down with your lighter there. Something on this side. It really doesn't want to melt, does it? And press it down with your lighter. And you'll probably do a better job than I did. But here you go. And so there you have it. There's your paracord grip for the Trek field knife. And there's a lot of different ways you could do this. You could use a lot of different colors, and there's a lot of different techniques out there that you can try. As you can see, I started back far enough that it should fit back in the sheath just fine. And there we go. Looks pretty cool. You can probably do a better job than I did. I'm not the greatest at this, but I like the way it looks. I hope you found this video helpful or at least interesting. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit like and subscribe.